All right, today we are going to be doing more division with a one-digit divisor. Your divisor is the number that you are dividing into. The number under the house, that's your dividend, okay? And your answer is gonna be your quotient, okay? One of the problems that I saw some of you came up with is you came up with a remainder that was bigger than your divisor.
That's not.
If you come up with a remainder that's bigger than your divisor, you did something wrong. You can either take one more out or two more out, okay? Because your remainder should be smaller than your divisor, okay? I'll show you an example of it when we're doing the problem and show you where something could go wrong. First of all, let's divide 9 into 8,506. Does 9 go into 8?
No.
So a lot of you were doing this, and I was happy with that.
Yeah.
Because it shows where, it's a placeholder. So the next number is gonna go here, not over the 8. It's gonna go over the 5. One of the problems that I did see you doing was 9 goes into 8, it doesn't. 9 doesn't go into 5. Well, what happened to the 8? You didn't put it with it, okay? So 9 goes into 85, Lauren?
9 times.
9 times. 9 times 9 is 81, subtract, and I get 4 left over. Next thing I do is I bring down the next number. 9 goes into 40. Dante,
What?
how many 9s are in 40?
4.
4. For this sake, I'm gonna do 3. And I'm gonna show you why, and we'll go back and put it to 4. But if I said 3, 3 times 9 is 27. I subtract, I get 13. 13 is bigger than 9, right? That's a clue that something is wrong. I can take one more 9 out of 13, can't I? So if I can take one more out, instead of a 3, it should be a 4, like what Dante said, okay? 4 times 9 is 36. I get 4. Is 4 greater than 9?
No.
No. So can this be an answer there? Yes. Next thing I do, I bring the 6 down. 9 goes into 46
5 times.
5 times. 5 times 9 is 45. Subtract, I get 1. There's nothing more to bring down, so that is my remainder of 1. Can I have a remainder of 1? Okay? If I said it went in 4 times, I'd have 36 here. And if I subtract, I'd have 10. Can I have 10 as a remainder?
No.
Why? It's bigger than the divisor. Okay? These are little signs that you can look for to find out if you messed up there. Okay? If you do end up with a number bigger than the divisor, you probably need to take one more of it out. Instead of 4, take out 5. Instead of 3, take out 4. Jackson?
Well, like, if you do a question, will the answer ever be bigger than the divisor? Like, is it possible?
This, the answer, the quotient, be bigger than this?
Of course.
Yes.
No, I mean, like.
It won't be bigger than the dividend.
The divisor and the, remainder. Can the remainder be bigger than the 9 if it's the answer?
Can you have a remainder that's bigger than 9? No.
No, but what happens if it's the answer?
No.
Then you need, So for example, if you end up with saying that it's 4, this would be 36. 4 times 9 is 36. And so your answer here would be 10, right? This can't work because it's bigger than 9. That tells you you can take one more out. So instead of 4, it would be back at 5. And this would be 45. And this would be 1. And your remainder would be 1. Now, you are going to run into, when we do 2-digit divisors, okay? If you have like 85 that you're dividing into this number, you could end up with a remainder of 78, okay? And the reason you can end up with a remainder that big is because your divisor is big. But you can't end up with a remainder that's bigger than what your divisor is. Okay? That will never happen.
Yeah.
If it does, you made a mistake. Okay? Yes?
So if your divisor, the divisor was 3, it can't be 4, the remainder?
No.
Okay.
Can't have a remainder of 4 if it's your divisor's 3. Now, this one here, you got to rewrite it. In other words, we're putting the 9284 inside the house, and you put the 4 on the outside.
4.
Now, in your blue binder, one of the questions was saying, this is all that it said. Where does the first digit in the quotient go? In this one here, this problem here, where does the first digit in the quotient, in the answer, where does it go? Colton?
It can go on top of the 9 or the 2.
Either or?
Says if
It only goes in one spot. For this one,
it go on the 9,
go above the 9, which is the what spot? That's 9 what?
9,000.
9,000. So it would go in the 1,000 spot. In this one, would it go in the 1,000 spot?
No.
No, because it doesn't go in. Does it go into 85?
Yeah.
So the first digit went in the 100 spot here. Okay? That's all that it was asking in your blue binder. It didn't ask you to divide it out and tell me what the answer was. It said, where does the first digit go? Where does the first digit go in this one? Zachary?
Over the 9,
Over the 9, which is the what?
the hundreds place.
The hundreds place. That's all it was asking. Where do you start? Where do you start with the number? Well, the 5 doesn't go into 3, so the 5 has to go into 39, so your first digit's going to go there. Okay? Let's do this one. Now you're going to notice that we repeat doing the same thing over and over and over. Okay? 4, does it go into 9?
2 times.
Yes.
2 times. 2 times 4 is 8. Subtract, get 1. Bring down. Now I'm at 2. And I'm going to do the same thing that I just did. I did 4 into 9, goes 2 times. 2 times 4 is 8, subtract, bring down. Now I'm going to do it again. 4 into 12, 3 times. 3 times 4 is 12. Subtract, it's 0, bring down. Okay? Same thing.
That's easy.
4 goes into 8. 2 times. 2 times 4 is 8. Subtract,
0.
bring down. 4 goes into 4,
One time.
1 time. 1 times 4 is 4. Subtract.
0. Remainder 0.
Do you notice how I do the same thing over and over? 4 goes into 9 2 times. 2 times 4 is 8. Subtract. Bring down. That was one cycle. Then I go to another cycle. 4 goes into 12 3 times. 3 times 4 is 12. Subtract. Get 0. Bring down. Did another cycle. Now I'm back to 4 into 8. And it just repeats over and over and over. Okay? With this, you're going to have four different repeats. Over here, you only have 3 because you have a 3-digit answer. Okay? Now, over here, Zachary already told me, I don't do anything there. Right? Because my first digit isn't going to go, 5 doesn't go into 3. But 5 will go into 39. Lucas, how many times? 9 is 45. It's too much. 7 times. 7 times 5 is 35.
4.
I end up with 4. Bring down.
47.
I'm doing the same thing over and over. Okay? Now, I've done one cycle. I'm going to do it again. 5 now goes into 47. Lucas? 9 times. You told me 9 before. Come on. 9 times 5 is 45. Subtract.
2.
Get 2. Bring down.
29.
All right, now I did that cycle again. Okay? 5, Zach or Colton?
6.
Nope.
Please.
6 would be 30. It's too much.
Oh, yeah, it is.
So if it's not 6, go down 1.
5.
5. 5 times 5 is 25.
25.
Subtract. I got 4.
R4.
Nothing more to bring down.
So R4?
Can I have 4 as a remainder?
Yes. Yes.
Why?
C.
It's smaller than
It's less than 5.
So put what you judging mark. R5. R4.
Okay? Questions on it?
No. Wait, no.
Okay?
No.
Today you have 2 workbook pages to do, and you have 3 IXLs. They are 3, 4, and 5. D, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? Jackson,